Oh, also I mentioned yesterday, I'm like, yeah, you know what? I think we'll start doing some, animations for, emotes, since Clip Studio now allows you to do transparent GIFs since X version. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll update my Clip Studio. So I updated it, and it's like, your license doesn't allow you to use this update. And I'm thinking, what? I bought the upgrade to version 2. And I remember seeing people were still kind of upset about the change Clip Studio made to their product. And what I think happened, I think they do have like the update plan that you can subscribe to, but they also offer the upgrade to the newest version. What I thought I did was, okay, I'll upgrade to version 2, and then you get all the updates until, version 3 comes out. Then you don't get that, you have to pay again. What I think happened is they give you version 2, and they give you all the versions, updates for version 2. And then when it goes like 2.1, you're not in that. You just get the version 2 base, and then you got to upgrade to version 3. So I didn't know that when I upgraded, it didn't factor in all the updates up to 3, and that like version 2.1 is like considered like, hey, you need to pay a premium to get the updates for 2. That I didn't know. So unfortunately, I don't have the ability to do that because I only have version 2, and I think it's in 2.1. But version 3 comes out in March. A lot of stuff coming out in March. Unicorn Overlord. The Princess Peach game actually comes out in March. I think it's at the end of the month. And version 3 of Clip Studio. Where was I going? I was going to this area. I wanted to get the heart. So unfortunately, I don't have that ability right now. It just is not in version 2.
Well, I guess you probably seen a rat. You watch.
And I understand now why people were still kind of upset. Even though they offered the one-time purchase for version 2. Now I get it. It is annoying that they specifically put that in version 2.1. Like, really? You couldn't have put that in version 2? So whatever, I'll have to pay like $60 or whatever to upgrade one more time. Which is, I'm okay with that. The product is still good. I wish, maybe they did make it clear, and I just decided to not really interpret what it meant. Or it's like kind of hidden, and they just were being a little sneaky with that business practice. Because I don't think it's unfair. Because obviously you need to, the product is worth paying for. And every time it goes on sale, even right now, not now, but like the last sale they did, which was like a couple weeks ago. If you bought version 2, it's like, hey, if you buy it now, you just get the version 3 update whenever that's out. Yeah, so the mobile version is always like a subscription. The mobile version I think has never been a one-time purchase. I think they were just like, hey, don't even make it an option for mobile. Would that make it so you could upgrade to the base? Yeah, so like you would get version 2 and then you probably are, you know, lined up. I don't know. Yeah, actually I don't know. Would that make it so you could upgrade to the base on PC? I don't know. I think they're separate products because I think if you even own it on PC, even if you use the same like account, I think it's still like it's considered a separate service.
Please.
Thank you.
Bless us.
You have my...
Of course.
So even though I own Clip Studio, the mobile version is a
should...
subscription.
Thank you for visiting.
Yeah, I think it's niche enough, and I don't know how much it is a month. It's probably not anything horrible. I would assume in the ballpark of $5 to $10, maybe 15. That's kind of getting there to being a little bit outrageous. But I mean, you know, companies got to make money. And when you have like a standalone product that is really good, like Clip Studio is still worth buying. But it's so worth buying. The market is probably kind of drying up. It's like, hey, you know, every time we do a sale, you know, less and less people are buying it because like it's like majority market probably. So I'm fine with, you know, buying an upgrade. I just wish I knew it was like, hey, if you buy version 2, you just get base version 2. You're not going to get 2 up until the updates until 3. Because version 2 came out and like it was like normal. It was just like a slightly like a handful of new tools. I think like the color mixing was like really new. Probably the best new feature they offered in 2. Like that was really it. Maybe better 3D models, but I don't even use them. So it kind of stinks that the good stuff was put in after, which didn't include the upgrade. But I'd rather them not go out of business and then lose a product that I've literally been using for probably a decade. Where did we need to go now? I think we needed to go back to this area. So yeah, we'll have to wait. I mean, I could still do the animations, but like I wouldn't be able to really upload them to Twitch because they'd have a background. Yeah, see now. Area's been ruined a little bit. We've got part 2. We've got part 2 to a 2-part fight. And they're not being like they're not really being horrible with it. Like, again, if you bought the product now on sale, which it is 1,000% worth, you get the version 3 update. But you would probably not get past that, but you really don't need past that. I just thought a lot of the features looked nice in version 2. See what I mean when I say, like, for whatever reason, I just sometimes have a problem with this fight. Sensational. I'll use our 1 res. I don't want to use 2. Unless we're like really, really close. All right, here's the tough part. I know you can cheese it. I'm going to try and not just cheese it. I'm going to actually try and do it with some honor. I dashed instead of blocked. I didn't do it with honor. Dead. I'm not using a second one. I almost pressed the resurrection button. Now I know you can stun lock the second ape with the fireworks. But I don't want to do that. Maybe if I was like speed running the game and I'm like, I just want this guy out of the way. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you. That's phase 1 down. We actually didn't die this time because I was paying attention and not thinking about Clip Studio Paint. something that I would actually like Clip Studio to do is allow like up the accessibility of certain audio files, because I actually would do a lot more like little animations. I've wanted to do them, but when I get like the clips from my mixer, when I just like download or like, you know, I sample it and I take the sound file, apparently Clip Studio only allows like 16-bit versions of I can't remember that. It's not wave. Actually, it might be wave file. And my mixer like makes them 32-bit. I knew to jump. I just didn't. It was pretty good. All right. This time we can get the centipede. I don't know what happens if you leave them. But you can definitely tell that I did this off stream because I got the achievement for severing immortality and getting the last ninjutsu, because I never did that. And I don't think it's obvious. I think it is one of those second playthrough kind of things, like, oh, you know, I bet you could do that with this guy. Can you guys stop? Dead. We're dead. And I don't know, if you guys feel cheated that, like, I kind of practiced the game before streaming it, I totally get it, but I think there's points when, you know, you want to see people experience, you know, the game for the first time. And that's usually when, like, the game is new and, like, nothing's really known about the game. With something like Sekiro, which is, like, 5 years old now, I feel like watching someone suck at it 5 years later is not great. Because Because I actually, I actually want to beat the game. I don't want to give up again. I was gonna go somewhere. I think we're gonna do. We need to do the side quest thing. Also, I have more heals that I didn't even bother taking. Also, I know the rice heals, but I ain't give a care.
Seems
Yes.
complete.
What is it?
I thought. I'm glad. Goodbye.
My lord.
Oh?
Yes.
So you've... Oh, I discovered there's an...
What is it?
The blood of...
Your Batman.
Yeah, how I ended it for now. Now then.
Perhaps.
Yes.
So I guess really the only time you can kind of split which route you want to take is either the Guardian Ape route, which is just pretty much a straight line to the boss, or go for the Mortal Blade. You can't really choose the flower or the rock.
What's...
It is more...
Hold up. You don't...
I...
What can...
What?
Is the...
Well...
All right. I found... Eat.
Yeah, it's...
Good. But...
No,
All right.
I thank the cry...
I will...
Okay, so that's one of the things we need. And when I was looking that up, I'd already passed the point of no return. So was not getting the true ending. And I figured, you know what? Let's stop here. You know, this is about as far as I made it last time.
Wolf.
I am.
Let's play the game again. And I,
This?
Yes.
She did this?
It
You know.
is...
Fight? Wolf?
My lord. I...
Which means... Right.
Some...
took a week off.
I'll make
But I
some
was
nice-
sick.
Ah, did you know?
I did not.
I see. It is...
There is something...
Yes.
In the...
What?
The blood... to a- And it...
Oh, it is how.
The more...
Yeah, here.
This was...
It with you made.
I see. This... I shall...
Of course.
Oh, we do have that. That would have actually been pretty useful. We've got 6. I think we definitely want to take this. Up our heal. We have 2. I would really like that. I think we'll save up for that one. Do we have to go back? I know you're supposed to get rice balls at some point. I think that means you're at the point where you can get the true ending.
Shino, you are what? I apologize. I shall... I apologize. I shall...
I've brought...
Oh my...
Eat it.
Yes. Nothing.
I see. I've brought...
Oh my...
Eat it.
Yeah.
What is...
Oh, pay me no.
I've brought...
Oh my...
Eat it.
Yes. Whether person I think. Farewell, Shin. May the harvest... Shino, you are. Farewell, may the.
Okay, I might have to look up how to do the rest of it.
Come now.
My. What is.
Sweet, I made them with the right. Eat it.
Okay, is that?
Too well. Did you give the right?
Yes, he made right.
The divine heir?
Yes.
He did. Oh, he may be the divine. What am I saying? I am sure he had. Yet, even there is something I would like.
Yes.
What is his?
Lord Quick.
Lord, I should. Shino, you are. I apologize. I shall. Farewell. May the.
Okay. I think we don't need to go back and forth anymore. I think that's kind of... I think we're progressing it.
Wolf.
It is the.
The-
Yeah, it was
the
the mother is no.
Of wait.
Yes, many.
For it.
Yes.
Wolf.
I.
And
That it.
I saw.
As the more they burn.
Yes. I see you. Keep up. Oh.
Okay.
That Lord, I have but.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned with any of the real big fights coming up until the end. Up until the last two.
Accord any which me. Not right.
I listen with them.
What are you?
That's so who you must
I brought.
smart is the we
That.
we but not we
But that-
and we've been
I.
what
I-
they should
What?
though they I give it
Nice.
the more a weapon you must
Okay. I mean, I could go for a little bit longer. I'm not feeling too bad today. A little bit better than I was yesterday. Probably just lingering congestion that is driving me nuts. Yes. Let's not get killed by these guys this time. They actually have a lot of skill points. I did not know that was here. Something weird about Sekiro that I've kind of noticed the first time playing it, but definitely felt the same way playing through it again. Is like all the worlds, I say worlds, it's just like one map. But like it just feels so like otherworldly. Like in the first area, you're just like fighting guys. And then in like the next area, you know, there's like zombie monks and like monkeys with swords. Like it just has this weird kind of fantasy to it. But like it feels like you start off like in, you know, IRL in real life. And then just like down the road, it's like just another world. So I don't know. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but for me, it kind of makes it feel like even though everything's connected, it doesn't feel connected. Does that make sense? Like everything is so drastically different from like one area to the next. Like there's ghosts in this zone.
Hey, if one crazy and here, look.
You know, big poison swamps, which, you know, is to be expected from Software, but, you know, I don't know where those are in real life. Maybe Ohio. And I mean, at some point we do go to another dimension. Oh man, it feels like every world is another dimension. I know there's a big guy down here. Okay. We aggroed him and didn't even see him. Not an ideal start. Definitely not a great start. Okay. Probably the worst start. You down there or over here? Over here. But also down there. Oh. Oh. That's way more buildup than I thought. I just realized the fog is not going away. I was hoping the fog would disappear. Why did that build up so much terror? No. I know your game. I was gonna say I thought that cleared the fog, but I know the area that we have to go to make it a little easier to see. Oh. I think that guy's... He's not the worst, but I think he's the most difficult headless. And at this point in the game, if you're having trouble with them, I don't think you're going to have an easy time getting the confetti. I don't think there's too many just free drops left. That's the tough part about those guys, is you basically have a limited amount of time you can fight them. I mean, I think you can beat them without the confetti, but it ain't easy. It would be easier to farm the enemies that just drop it very rarely. He was not done. I know there's a big guy up here. We can get a freebie on him. I'm gonna try. How many times have we gone for a stealth... Not stealth kill, but like a life bar on bigger enemies? Not that often. Hello? Yeah, just getting that one health bar makes him a cakewalk. All right, and it looks like we didn't drop any frames today, which is nice. And I only bring that up because yesterday we didn't drop frames. We only dropped frames once. And it does say I did drop frames, but I know why. For whatever reason, Sekiro is just... It's weird. It's only full screen or Windows. And there's no full screen window. So when I alt-tab, like... It's like, brother, encoding error. And it just dropped frames. But it's weird because when you pause, you can like alt tab and it won't like close all your windows. But if I alt tab right now, like all my windows are gonna like be like, you're closing a full screen application. And we're gonna drop frames. Also, I think this guy's pretty easy. I think he's not really he's not a toughie. I think he's just there for fun. Right, that's all the fog gone. We probably got tons of money. Been pretty smart with banking it, which I was not my first playthrough. And was not smart with my skill ups either. I mean, I wasn't smart this time, but I'm pretty sure I have more than I did last time. I don't even think I had the sub-tool like dash attack. I don't think I ever used that or had it. And I kind of started using it a lot when I was playing offline. Because this game just has moments where it's like, man, I just need a bit more reach, You know, just a touch more. And it's like, oh, I can just do that. And then we're good. What's our money at? I know we're coming up to a store. We don't have too much. On us, I should say. We have plenty banked. Nice. I remember what I put all my points into like one skill tree just so I could have like a special move, and I never used it. And there was like way better stuff I could use my points for. I do have the hearts still, right? Are they in key items? Yes. I know there's a subquest with the treasure scales. I know who you have to talk to, but I don't know how many scales you need. All right, there's a couple scales here. This, probably important. So we'll need, this is also important. So 2,000, 2,200? No, 3,200? Wait, that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Right, so the fishing village. Honestly, a pretty fun area, but I really like when it's like the haunted town. Like that's just kind of, that's like my favorite area to be in like a video game. Just has that eerie atmosphere that is, it just feels very video gamey. And I think that's why a lot of people like the Bloodborne DLC, because it's... How much of that is... It's like... I mean, technically it's like 1/3. But it's... I believe it's at the end. Is it at the end? Might be in the middle. No, it's at the end. Because it starts with the Yharnam area, then it goes to... I'm pretty sure... I was gonna say the school. I don't think it's a school. I think it's like the research facility, and then I believe it's the Fisher Town, and we'll see it. It's also like brutal. Honestly, thinking about Bloodborne, and I'm like, oh, I think Bloodborne's the easiest. I don't think it's the easiest. When I think about the DLC, I don't think it's the easiest. And having looked at my, like, PlayStation purchases and seeing that I had it, confirming that it was downloaded and being in there for 0.5 seconds, I can also confirm it's just feels way more difficult than the rest of the game. And that might just be an experience thing. Because I have so much experience with the start of that game up until... What's after Bloodstarved Beast? Oh, do these guys just always get back up? That can't be right. There's just a lot of them. There's Bloodstarved Beast. And you can go into the random dungeons. And then you go to...
What is wrong?
I'm braining on this one. I can... It's right there. It's right on the cusp of discovery. It's the woods. I think it's like the wooded area. Who's the boss there? It's not the three guys, I don't think. It might be. Like the ghosts of Yarnum. Past, present, and future. The ghost of Christmas past. Present and future. But I swear there's two bosses in that zone. There's that, and then I think you go to Bergenworth, which is the school. There's two schools? See, I know up until around that point. And that's where I've kind of got like my expertise in that game, which is not a lot. Where did we get up to last time? I know we had the eclipse. So I don't want to say that was the big flesh golem whose name I can't remember. It's like the one reborn. No, they do come back. What the heck? I'm so confused. They just keep respawning? Like if I turn the corner and they're there again. Yeah, they just respawn. The heck is that? Oh, came out of the ground. Yeah, we'll play Bloodborne, just not immediately after Sekiro. I think we're going to take a bit of a Souls break. Wrap up Gravity Rush. Which maybe got a movie announcement like the other day. I even brought up Gravity Rush as like talking about wanting to play it again. But I didn't even bring that up. But Sony had a press conference and they were like showing like movie development. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't. Please don't. I'm rezzing. Hey, don't help me. Please play good. I should have taken him. He's garbage. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's actually quite bad. Oh, we got our skill point. Okay. Not that bad. No, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad? Yeah, just follow me. Follow me. We'll take the die. I think I forgot to rest. Because I don't know why we only had 2 heals for like the whole time. And it's not like I was taking hits. Like maybe the odd one, but... These guys are not. They are a non-threat. Not an ideal place to be, considering I don't even know where I was. Yeah, we're dead again. We're dead again. We're dead again. We're gonna be dead again. Did. I dodged that last time, so don't appreciate that one game. Don't appreciate this one game. Turkey. Thank you. We were about to get insta-killed. I didn't even realize that was building up. I knew there was something good over here. Brother. Also, I just want to mention that the last Dragon's Crown upload did kind of okay. It was like 2 hours and it didn't have like a good average watch time. But I think it's good that I still kind of know how to play the algorithm a little bit. Obviously, it was the dungeon meshi mention. I don't know why I like almost stumbled over that word. Dungeon meshi. But you know what? I'm glad. I don't think there's gonna be any immediate Dragon's Crown. And I mean, I would love to get, you know, multiplayer Dragon's Crown going, but it's kind of not in the cards. Number one, I would need PlayStation Plus. But I would also need to know 3 other people who not only own... Well, that's not what I wanted to have happen. I knew they spawned, but I didn't know what triggered them. But yeah, I would need to know 4 other people who have PlayStation 4 or 5 and Dragon's Crown, which is probably not that expensive on PS Plus, or not PS Plus. Actually, I don't know. You might get a discount. You guys cut me a little bit of slack here. I'm in absolute danger. He's stuck. Let's go. Would have been easier if I remembered to use puppet skill. But I forgot. Also, I was probably like scratching my nose. And by maybe scratching my nose, I mean I definitely took my hand off the controller to scratch some facial feature. Just to clear up that mystery. Thanks. Yeah, I was scratching my chin that time. Money. Not much money. No wonder we didn't have a lot. There's one. But there wasn't much left, but as usual, I will probably be very definitely wrong. Also, I see y'all playing Monster Hunter World. And I know it's because of the wild type. I hope you guys have a good time with that. I probably am not going to reinstall World. It's not that I think it's a bad game. In fact, I think it's very good. But it's weird. I feel like people would go back to Rising rather than World. Because, you know, Rising, the newest version. But I would imagine Wild is going to play probably closer to World. And I'm about to just accidentally say Monster Hunter Wild World like it's Animal Crossing. I was actually talking with some family over the holidays. See, this is what happened when you get sick, like right after, you know, the holidays. You have stories and then like you never tell them. We were talking about what is the best Animal Crossing. And it was a toss-up between New Leaf and Wild World. And I would probably objectively like the best version of Animal Crossing is probably New Leaf. But the best time to be playing an Animal Crossing was Wild World. Because it came out like one on the DS, but like everyone had a DS. Had online. And it was just more Animal Crossing. It was kind of just the perfect time to be playing. And I think I have the best memories with Wild World. Because, you know, you play New Leaf, New Horizon. You obviously you're a lot older. You kind of know what you're doing with Animal Crossing. You know how to earn money. You know, the furniture you're looking out for, the events that you're kind of keeping an eye out for. So even though the game is essentially the same, I don't think it's as fun. You just don't have that childlike wonder when playing it. Obviously, as an adult. And I think Nintendo kind of did drop the ball on New Horizon. And not in the sense of the gameplay. More in the sense that, you know, obviously it not launching with, you know, the seasonal holidays. And it kind of... Obviously the updates are nice, but when it's like, hey, we're updating it with content that, you know, typically would have been... Oh, that's not good. Okay. We're updating it with stuff that, you know, should have been here day one. And has been in every other Animal Crossing, you know, since the beginning. So that part kind of didn't make me want to keep playing it or booting it up. And I'm typically not someone who likes to time travel. The most I ever did was buy turnips and then look on Reddit to see who had high sell prices. That was it. And again, that kind of killed it a little bit for me because it was like, great. Now I got millions. Time to do nothing. And I think the terrain modification was a bit much. And you could kind of play with it as much or as little as you wanted. But I think it added too much to Animal Crossing. Or stuff that really... I don't know. It kind of complicated things in a way that Animal Crossing didn't need to have. Like, complicated. I think there was a way it could have been done better. Like, it just took so long. I think if they had made it maybe like grid-based, like, and you could just open up like a little like MS Paint board and it would have your island. You can like edit the level 1, level 2, level 3 and like just kind of raise and lower areas, or like put a slant, a ramp, or ladder, or whatever, and do it that way and just have it be like really fast. Be like, okay, it'll be ready tomorrow. Like, okay. But like, you know, digging and like doing it, you know, block by block. Like, just, I was so sick of it. I think it just needed to be a more streamlined process. And then obviously, you know, they updated it with like more fish and bugs and stuff, but like that should have been at the start. And maybe give me an area where I can fish out of season fish. And, you know, catch out of season bugs, like a safari zone. I think, what was it? New Leaf had that, but it was only summer. Like if you went to the island, it was always summer there. But like they should have done like, hey, you can go to, you know, the Arctic island or the autumn island. Because, like, I can only play, like, Animal Crossing for, like, I think I play for about 3 months consistently. And then I'm done. And that's a lot of time, but considering it's only for, like, an hour or two in a session, you know, it's not that much. It's only, like, maybe 90 plus, 100 plus hours.
Why? What?
I did if I know and I can.
I don't know.
What?
One.
Lord Sakasa, come to me at least instead.
I think I jumped off the wall and not them. Nice heal. I press block. You're joking me. We're rezzing.
If you won't come to me, instead.
I forgot what button was jump. That was kind of close. I've got no healing. So that's the guy I noticed specifically on like what side they end their block string on, or like, you know, when they deflect you, is what their follow-up move is going to be. But specifically that guy, or maybe not that guy specifically, but that enemy type.
Hello? Hey.
Alright, I know how to finish this guy's quest. Pretty simple. I don't know if it like there's a split somewhere where you can use that item maybe in one spot and then somewhere else. I'm not looking into it. I already did though, so that was a lie. Okay, there's no bonfire. So we'll just leg it past these guys. We'll fight the corrupted monk. And then we'll call stream. Good chat, y'all. Actually weird. It's weird that I had a lot to say about Clip Studio. Just not allowing me to update. Even though that's not what I paid for. I didn't pay for the updates, but I thought I did. Well, I did, but like it wasn't as much as I was hoping. Wait. And like after this area, we've got one more zone, and then it's the end. Man, hopefully we can beat the corrupted monk and not die. He's kind of fresh in my mind, but I don't think it's an easy fight. Actually, he only has one bar, but he's not easy. I think the trick is you wanna dodge more at the start. Because you want to get the damage in. But the poise does not come back. I pressed jump. Hello? Here's brute forcing. Okay. We were just brute forcing that one. And that really is it. And that's the underwater breathing we need. Skill. Our skill. Could get this. Very nice. This is just done, right? No, I don't have this. Okay. Just grab that. Why not? And our skills are pretty expensive now. That is the last item we need. And I did get stuck at this part in my first playthrough. I did not know this was even important. I either skipped the dialogue or didn't take it in. They specifically tell you, hey, go back. And I'm like, what? Where do I go? and I looked it up. But I'm gonna go. It was almost 3 hours. We're getting better. I'm feeling a little bit better, but still not 100.